Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Jaya 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 Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Laddu Gopal Deva Jaya Subha Jaya Laddu Gopal Laddu Gopal Laddu Gopal Jaya Laddu Gopal Jai Jai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Nitai Gaur Premanande
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare सब बोलिए Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Hari Bol
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hari Bol.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Gauranga.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Gauranga.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Bol.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Gauranga.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Gauranga.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Haribo.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Gauranga.
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
What the hell?
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Nitai Gaura. Who is it? Jaya Nitai Gaura Hari, Nitai Gaura Hari, Nitai Gaura Hari,
Shri Nitai Gaura Hari, Nitai Gaura Hari, Nitai Gaura Hari, Nitai Gaura Hari.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra.
Deva Jaya Subhadra.
Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev. Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hari Nam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Maithili, you want to sit here or there? You can wherever cushion, take the cushion. Maithili, take the cushion. You know, take it.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So I would like to welcome all our devotees, friends, well-wishers, donors, and distinguished guests. A warm welcome today for our, how will I say, partial opening of our temple, because it's still work in progress, but by next week we'll be fully operational. And so today, by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, we have been able to do that. And of course, without the donors, our dear donors, we couldn't do anything. And all the volunteers who volunteered here. I know I was not going to name names today, we already did that. So they have been sitting here from morning to evening, doing all this voluntary work, like, for weeks. So for this to happen today. And one thing I will like to add, when we started in an apartment at Kasturi Manjari Mataji's place. She is not here tonight, but I would like to thank her. It's just because of her that we are here. She started it. And I think few families we were there, when she started. So then it continued. Today we are here. And so this is, as Baladev Prabhu came on Tuesday, he said, this is your temple. This is your place. So we want everybody who walks the door, come inside, so they will feel welcome. And, so they will see that this is the house of Radha Govinda. So Radha Govinda is going to come next week. And so they feel welcome. So we will need lots of help, lots of volunteers to continue this. And, volunteer can be, do anything. Even you can come here and just smile for the guests. Not hard. So you smile at the guests, welcome them. This is also volunteering. So we will need a lot of help from the people who lives around, in the vicinity. So I will like you to come forward and reach out to Rashmi or whoever so to volunteer to help us, to continue this mission of Srila Prabhupada. Actually, Srila Prabhupada said a nice thing. Today I was reading this. He said he envisioned temples being the spiritual embassy. So you all know in an embassy what happens. So let's say it's an embassy of Mauritius in here. So when you enter there, you will see all the, I didn't know, my friend, her husband was the ambassador of Mauritius. So he said even the juice, it's made in Mauritius and it's shipped from there, the food just there, just to promote the culture and everything, that to show what Mauritius is. This is so this is a spiritual, so it's a spiritual embassy. So it is a spiritual world descending here. So this is how we have to think about it. So we are here. This I have to read because I wrote it down. I will forget. So when people walk in here, so they have to feel welcome. Feel welcome. And if they are lonely, they should have they will have nice company here. And if they are seeking, some people, they are always seeking for the truth, looking for truth. You looking for so here they will get this spiritual wisdom, which is taught here. And somebody like to sing and dance, we do that here, spiritual singing and chanting. And then we have sanctified food. Yeah, not ordinary, whatever you buy on the street or you eat, but this is sanctified food. It's offered to the Lord. Then we honor this prasad. So we hope that you will find this joy here. And so next week we'll open fully functional. And so we are honored to have this this family visiting us from Atlanta. So Prabhu is so kind that he came with his family. For 4 days, he is going to speak on spiritual wisdom. So, and Mataji is going to introduce Prabhu.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Lalita Mataji. I'm really fortunate, and it's a great honor to introduce His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhu. So I want to read a little bit of introduction. Actually, Prabhu doesn't need introduction. We know his nectarian kathas can transfer us from this world to the spiritual world easily to get a glimpse. So thank you, Prabhu, for tirelessly how you preach and put so much love in what you do. And that helps and gives us so much motivation to do our personal sadhana. But I want to read exactly, without making mistake, the introduction, okay? His Grace Adi Gadadhar Das Prabhu was introduced to Krishna consciousness at the age of 18 years by the monks of Sri Sri Radha Gopinath Temple in the year 1980 while studying MBBS at Grant Medical College in Mumbai. He then started practicing Krishna consciousness under their holy guidance and received first and second initiation from his spiritual master, His Holiness Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj. He is serving as a temple president of ISKCON Greater Atlanta. He is a Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhav facilitator under ISKCON Board of Education. He is a medical doctor by profession and completed residency training at Emory University School of Medicine in Atlanta, Georgia. He has been working as a hospitalist since 2013. He lives in Atlanta with his wife, Her Grace Radhabhav Mataji, who is also a doctor by profession, and with 2 kids, Gopal Prabhu and Maithili. So we welcome you, Prabhu. Thank you for taking out your precious time, and that too for 4 or 5 days to shower this katha for us, this nectarian katha. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. I was born in 1980 and I was introduced in 1998 when I was 18. Hare Krishna. Made me feel really old. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is that better? Thank you very much, dear devotees, for having me here this weekend. And we will be discussing the wonderful pastimes of Bhagavan this weekend, starting from today in 4 sessions. Before we begin, let us recite our auspicious invocation prayers called Mangalacharan. Can everybody see? Okay. Let us recite them together. Om Ajnanatirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine. Shri Varshabha Navi Devi Daitaya Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha. Madhuryojvala Premadya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute. Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dhvantaharine. Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambha Rasambodhe Padambujhayate Namaha. Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate. Gauravir Bhava Bhumestvam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathayate Namaha. Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जयतां सुरतौ पंगोर मम मंदमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्बोजौ राधा मदन मोहनौ। दिव्यद्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमाद श्रीमद्रत्नागर सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद् राधा श्रीलगोविंद देवौ पृष्ठालिभिः सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि। श्रीमन्रास रसारंभी वंशीवट तटस्थित कर्षणवेणु स्वनैर्गोपीर् गोपीनाथ श्रियेस्तु नः। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Lord Jagannath tricked us into reciting Srimati Radharani's Pranam Mantra twice. Hare Krishna. So dear devotees, I am very, very grateful for your love and affection, and with so much intimacy, all of you have invited us again. We were here, I think 6 months ago, something like that. December, 7 months ago. And this was the first place where even before we left, the next visit was already decided. And we are very grateful to all of you for that, for your love. Hare Krishna. We will try our best to serve all of you nicely. Devotees here have requested me to speak on the Mahaprakash Leela of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So for the next 4 days, we will be speaking on the Mahaprakash Leela. I think one Mataji with a child had to go out because the child was making noise. Someone can let her know that I don't get disturbed at all. So she can come with the child can make noise. For me, there is no problem. And anyway, the class is going to be very musical, so the child will be happy. So someone can just let the Mataji know that Mataji is back. Okay, good. Mataji, don't worry if your child makes noise. We are totally. I think the child was saying, I don't want to go out. I want to stay with everyone. Isn't it? So please let the child be here with all of us. We are fine. Hare Krishna, no problem. Be comfortable. And my sincere gratitude to my very dear friend Sharanga Prabhu and Lalita Madhavi Mataji, who are leading this congregation so nicely. All of you are happy practicing Krishna consciousness, and that takes good leadership. So I'm very grateful to Mataji and Prabhuji for their years and years of exemplary leadership. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So Sat Prahariya Mahaprakash Leela. That is the topic for the next 4 days. Sat means 7. And Prahar, there are 8 Prahars in a day. In a day there are 24 hours. So 1 Prahar is 3 hours. 1 Prahar is 3 hours. So Sat Prahar, 7 Prahar means how many hours? Kids? 21 hours. Yes, oh, it says there. So 21 hours of divine manifestation. This Mahaprakash Leela is 21 hours of divine manifestation, which we will try to discuss in the next 4 days. How many hours we have, we'll see. And I am very grateful to be here in Shri Shri Radha Govinda temple. Hari Bol. So for this class, we will need non-stop harmonium, non-stop mridanga, and non-stop kartals. Is that okay? Everybody is ready? Shaktiman Prabhu? I see you are ready. Mataji, you are ready? You are singing so beautifully. Thank you. Hari Bol. What is your name, Mataji? So when we were coming here, our Mataji, Barsana Chitra Mataji and Janeshwar Gaurampur, they called and they asked, is there a harmonium? And they said there is a Keli harmonium. And I thought it's a variety of harmonium. Like there is Maharaja harmonium, Veena harmonium. So I said, Chalega, I don't know what it is. So then I came to know that your name is, say your name again? Keli. Keli. Haley. So it's Haley's harmonium. So Haley, you will play harmonium? Okay. And then who is playing kartal? Radha, you will play kartal? 2 kartal players. Okay, so everybody ready? Should I give a little introduction to what we are going to discuss? Okay. How many of you have heard of Lord Narsimha on the altar? How many of you know Narsimha Aarti? It is the first Aarti that children learn when they come to ISKCON. Hare Krishna. Many devotees have their bead bags with Lord Narsimha Dev. Which song do you sing when you start in the car on a journey? So in Satyayug, when Lord Narsimha Dev appeared, there are 4 yugas. In the Vedic calculation, time is not linear. In the Western concept, time is linear. Past, present and future. In the Vedic conception, there are 2 times. There is the Prakrit Kal and there is the Chit Kal. Prakrit Kal means time in the material world, and time in the material world is cyclical. Satyayug, Tretayug, Dwaparyug, Kalyug. Satyayug, Tretayug, Dwaparyug, Kalyug. It keeps rotating like that. And then there is the Chit Kal, the eternal time, the spiritual time in the spiritual world that has no past, present and future. It only has present. So in spiritual world, there is no time when Krishna took birth. Krishna is always there. It's a conception that he is the son of Yashoda and Nanda. But there is no Janma Leela ever in the spiritual world, because spiritual world exists in the present. It's always in the present tense. There is no past and there is no future. It's eternal in the present. In the material world, there is past, present and future, and it is cyclical. So in Satyayug, Lord Narsimha Dev came. And Lord Narsimha Dev came from what? From a pillar. Sthambe Sabhayam Namrigam Namanusham. He came from the pillar to kill Hiranyakashipu. How many of you have seen the movie Maha-Avatar Lord Narsimha Dev? So how he came from the pillar to protect his devotee Prahlad. And he killed Hiranyakashipu. Then Lord Narsimha Dev was so full of anger for Hiranyakashipu and his associates that he could not be pacified for a long time. So many great devatas and devis, they tried to pacify, but they could not pacify Lord Narsimha Dev. When Prahlad came, 5-year-old boy, Lord Narsimha Dev was immediately pacified. And the way Prahlad was looking at Lord Narsimha Dev with so much love, he was saying, I am not afraid of your sharp teeth. I am not afraid of your razor-like nails. I am not afraid of the blood in your mane, your beard. I love you. So when Prahlad approached Lord Narasimhadev with so much love, and Narasimhadev saw the love in the eyes of Prahlad Maharaj, Lord Narasimhadev developed a desire. Hare Krishna. Lord Narasimhadev developed a desire that I want to feel the love that Prahlad feels for me. Look how peaceful he is. Look how protected he feels when he sits on my lap. Just see how he is gazing at me with so much love. I want to feel the love that Prahlad is feeling. He sees me as his father. Even though I killed his biological father, he loves me so much. Because he sees me as his real father. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. But I don't have a father. I came from the pillar. The pillar is my father. And it's broken. So I want to have a father so I can feel the love and affection and protection that Prahlad is feeling because of me. So in the next yuga, in Treta Yuga, when Lord Narasimhadev came as Sri Ramachandra, he had Dashrath Maharaj as his father. And he had Kausalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra as his mothers. And he got that parental love. So that desire that Lord Narasimhadev had developed in Satya Yuga was fulfilled when he came in Treta Yuga as Sri Ram. Hari Bol. But Lord Ramachandra developed two desires. When Lord Ramachandra used to play with his brothers, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughna, when he would talk with Sugriv, his friend, he would talk with Vibhishan, his friend, he would talk with Maharaj Guha, his friend, they were all very formal with Lord Ramachandra. And Lord Ramachandra developed one desire that I want to have friends, but they should be like my feet. See, now I am sitting cross-legged. My right leg is touching my left leg. But I am not going like this. But if I touch my foot to Sharang Prabhu, what will I do? Oh Prabhu, I am sorry. It's an offense. But my feet are touching my feet, there is no offense. Lord Ramachandra said, I want friends like that. I can touch them with my foot. I can climb on their back. They can climb on my back. I can eat from their tiffin. They can eat from my tiffin. No formality. I want informal friends like that. That was the first desire of Lord Ramachandra. Then Lord Ramachandra went to the Dandakaranya, the Dandaka forest, when he was in exile for how many years? 14 years. And there were many rishis and munis, sages living in the forest doing tapasya. But when they saw Lord Ramachandra, they saw his beauty. They saw his lotus eyes, his beautiful broad chest, his narrow waist, his lotus feet, his sweet smile. And they saw Sita with Lord Ramachandra as Lord Ram's beloved wife, Ardhangini. These sages developed a desire that we want to be like Sita. We want to be with Ram. We want to cook for Ram. We want to feed Ram. We want to massage Ram's feet when he's sleeping. We want to do all the services that Sita ji is doing for Ram. They wanted to enter into a relationship of Madhura Ras with Lord Ram, Shringar Ras with Lord Ramachandra. And in their heart, Lord Ramachandra said, no, what are you thinking? I am Maryada Purushottam. I am Ek Patni Vrata. I have taken a vrat to have only one wife. I cannot accept you as my wives. But wait, in the next yuga, I will come as Shri Krishna. And all of you will be born as gopis in Vrindavan, and I will accept all of you. I will dance in the Ras Leela with all of you. Just wait. So Lord Ramachandra developed these two desires. One is to have very informal friends. No formality. Informal friends. And number two, he wanted to reciprocate with these sadhus and rishis and accept them as his own. The next yuga, Lord Ramachandra came as Shri Krishna. And both these desires were fulfilled. All those rishis were born as Vraj Gopis, and they are technically called Munichari, Rishichari Gopis. Gopis previously who were rishis and munis, they took birth as gopis of Vrindavan, and Shri Krishna accepted them as his very dearmost friends, and he danced with them in the Ras Leela. And then Shri Krishna had friends like Sudama, Shridama, Madhumangal, Stoka Krishna, who would just play with Krishna and chastise Krishna. They were Krishna's equals. So both these desires of Lord Ramachandra were fulfilled when he came as Shri Krishna. Hari Bol. However, Lord Krishna developed 3 desires. His first desire was, one day Lord Krishna was sitting with Srimati Radharani in Vrindavan, and they were conversing, and a bumblebee came, a honeybee. The bumblebee was hovering around, and Srimati Radharani got scared of the honeybee, because sometimes the honeybees can sting. Although in Vrindavan they don't sting, but Srimati Radharani, it's a pastime, it's a leela. She got a little scared, and she closed her eyes, and she told Krishna, Krishna, please, I'm scared of this honeybee. So Krishna, just with his uttariya, he did like this, and the honeybee flew away. And Shri Krishna told Radharani, Madhu has gone. Madhu means Madhukar, the honeybee who makes honey. Honey is called Madhu, sweet. Madhu has gone. But Lord Krishna did not realize that one of the nicknames of Shri Krishna is Madhu. Is Madhusudan? Sometimes for short he is called Madhu. When Shri Krishna told Radharani, Madhu has gone, Srimati Radharani in her ecstasy of love thought, my Madhu has gone, my Krishna has gone. So Srimati Radharani started weeping, tears of love in separation from Krishna. Even though Krishna is sitting right next to her, Prema Vaichitya. Krishna is right next to her and she's feeling separation from Krishna and she's sobbing and crying and she shed so many tears that it created a lake called Prem Sarovar. They were Prem Ashru, tears of love. And that Prem Sarovar is still there in Vrindavan. You can go and take a bath there. Hari Bol. So Shri Krishna was thinking, what is the love of Srimati Radharani for me, that me saying Madhu has gone, just hearing that, she shed so many tears of love. What is the extent of Srimati Radharani's love? I want to understand. When Arishtasur, the bull demon, came to Vrindavan, he attacked the Brajvasis. And the Brajvasis were so scared. And Srimati Radharani, she saw a tamal tree. In Vrindavan there are trees called tamal tree. And the complexion of the tamal tree, the color of the tamal tree trunk resembles Krishna's color. Therefore Shri Krishna is called Tamal Krishna. So Srimati Radharani went and she tightly embraced that tamal tree, thinking that tamal tree is Krishna. And she said, Krishna, Krishna, save me, save us from this Arishtasur. And Krishna was there and he was thinking, what is the attraction that Srimati Radharani feels for me, that even a tree that little bit vaguely resembles my color attracts Srimati Radharani so much that she goes and embraces the tree because the color is similar to mine. I want to know the glory of Srimati Radharani's love. And then we all know the famous Gopashtami pastime, when Subal Sakha became Radharani and Radharani dressed as Subal Sakha and came to meet Shri Krishna, their clandestine meeting. And when Srimati Radharani came to meet, against all opposition, she came to meet Krishna and they were united. When Srimati Radharani looked at Krishna, there was so much love in her eyes. She felt such joy on meeting Krishna. And Krishna was wondering, what is the joy that Srimati Radharani feels when she sees me? She sees a tamal tree, she thinks of me. And when she sees me, when she is united with me after long separation means few hours of separation. Like every day they meet. Every night they do Raslila. Every afternoon they meet Radha Kunda. But even those few hours in between of separation are unbearable for Radharani. And when she meets Krishna, her face just blossoms. Her eyes are wide open. And Krishna is wondering, what is she feeling now? I want to feel those emotions. When Radharani sees me first time in every meeting, the bliss that she feels of union, I want to feel that. That desire, Shri Krishna developed. And I want to feel the joy of Radharani. And one day Shri Krishna was looking at his own self reflection in the mirror. And Krishna looked at himself carefully. And he was appreciating his own beauty. And Krishna fainted. just by seeing his own beauty. Shri Krishna fainted. And then he was thinking, oh, this is my beauty that Radharani relishes. Imagine, this is the beauty that Radharani sees. So I want to know the sweetness of my own beauty, my Rupa Madhuri, that Srimati Radharani alone enjoys. I want to know the joy that she feels when she meets me. And I want to experience the love that she constantly feels for me, especially in separation from me. Madhu has gone, and she starts crying. What are the three desires of Shri Krishna? I want to know what is the sweetness of my beauty that Radharani alone sees and enjoys. What is the bliss, joy that she experiences when she is united with me. And number three, what is the number three? What is the glory of her love, extent of her love that she experiences in separation from me? I really want to taste this. And how can Krishna taste these three things? Only when he accepts the position of Srimati Radharani. Therefore, Shri Krishna, who developed these three desires in Kali Yuga, approximately 535 years ago, Shri Krishna came as Srimati Radharani in the form of Shri Gaurahari. Hari Bol. He is Hari, which is the mantra that Lord Jagannath tricked us into chanting twice today in the Mangalacharan. Gaurangi. Tapta Kanchana, Gaurangi. Srimati Radharani's color is Gaurangi. Gaura. Srimati Radharani's color is Gaura. So she is called Gaurangi. Gaura means very fair. And Tapta Kanchan, Kanchan means gold, Tapta means molten. Tapta Kanchan means molten gold effulgence that is there. That is the complexion of Srimati Radharani. And Shri Krishna came with the complexion of Srimati Radharani and the mood and love of Srimati Radharani, that is called Radha Bhav. Radha Dyuti means the complexion of Radharani. Shri Krishna came, and that Shri Krishna who came with the love and mood of Srimati Radharani, with the complexion of Srimati Radharani, Radha Bhav, Radha Dyuti, is Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Gaurahari. Kindly repeat. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Ladinir Shaktirasma. Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Ladinir Shaktirasma. Ekatmanavapi bhuvi pura deha bhedam gatautau. Ekatmanavapi bhuvi pura deha bhedam gatautau. Chaitanyakhyam prakatamadhuna tadvayam chaikyamaptam. Shri Chaitanyakhyam prakatamadhuna tadvayam chaikyamaptam. Radha bhava dyuti suvalitam naumi Krishna swarupam. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir. Who is Radharani? She is Krishnera Pranaya Vikritir. Pranaya means love. What is the meaning of Pranaya? Love. Who is Radharani? Krishna Pranaya Vikritir. She is the manifestation of Krishna's love. Hari Bol. I went to a convent school in Akola, Maharashtra, Mumbai, India, around 500 kilometers from Mumbai. In our convent Christian school, they taught us a very beautiful prayer. God's love is so wonderful, God's love is so wonderful, so high, you can't get over it, so wide, you can't get around it. God's love is so wonderful. This song was there. But after coming to Krishna consciousness, I understood God's love is Radharani. Radha is Krishna Pranay. Radharani is who? Krishna Pranay. Pranay means love. Krishna's love personified is Srimati Radharani. Therefore, Radha Krishna are one. Radha Krishna Eka Atma. Dui Dehadhari. They have taken two forms, Radha and Krishna, but they are one. Radha Govinda are going to come here. Hari Bol. They are one, but eternally they have taken two forms. Why? Please sing. राधा कृष्ण एक आत्मा दुई देह धरी, अन्योन्य विलास रस आस्वादन कोरी. अगेन लिसन. राधा कृष्ण एक आत्मा दुई देह धरी, अन्योन्य विलास रस आस्वादन करी. Radha Krishna ek atma. Radha and Krishna are one, but dui deha dhari. They have taken two forms. Why? Anyonne means with each other. Anyonne vilasa ras aswadana kari. How many of you have tasted mango in your life? How many of us have come here to eat mangoes? I heard there are wonderful mangoes here. Some devotees are very fortunate. They have mangoes growing in their backyard. Remind me, one day we'll do some mango katha also, one of these 4 days. Haribol. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very fond of mangoes. So rasa, amrasa. Rasa means the juice, the taste. Anyonne vilasa ras, aswadan means to taste. Anyonne vilasa ras aswadana kari. Radha Krishna have taken two forms because they want to taste the sweetness of their loving relationship. You cannot have relationship with one person. Radha Krishna ek atma, Radha Krishna are one. But to taste the sweetness, loving exchanges in a relationship, you need two people. Therefore, that one absolute truth has eternally become two. Radha and Krishna. People ask, why Radha Krishna did not get married? Do you get married to yourself? Radha Krishna ek atma. Radha Krishna ek atma, but dui deha dhari, they have taken two forms. Anyonne vilasa ras aswadana kari. To taste the sweetness of loving exchanges in their relationship, they have become two. Chaitanyakyam prakatam adhuna tadvayam cha aikyam aptam. But those two, Radha Govinda, have now become one as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanyakyam, he is called Chaitanya. Prakatam adhuna means now, in Kali Yuga. Abhi, adhuna means abhi. चैतन्याख्यम प्रकटम अधुना तद्वयम, वो जो दो थे, ऐक्यम आप्तम, एक हो गए. Those two, Radha Govinda, have become one. Radha bhava duti suvalitam naumi Krishna swarupam. Krishna has come with the Radha bhava, with the love of Radharani, and Radha Dyuti, the complexion of Radharani, as Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Now please repeat this verse again. Radha Krishna pranaya vikritir ladinir shaktir asmad. Vikritir ladinir shaktir asmad. Ekatmana abhibhuvi pura deha bhedam gatau tau. Ekatmana abhibhuvi pura deha bhedau gatau tau. Chaitanyakhyam प्रकटम अधुना तद्वयम चैक्यमाप्तम. चैतन्याख्यम प्रकटम अधुना तद्वयम चैक्यमाप्तम. राधा भाव द्युति सुवलितम नौमि कृष्ण स्वरूपम. राधा भाव द्युति सुवलितम नौमि कृष्ण. He is Krishna. Gaurahari is Krishna, but he has come with the love of Radharani and he has come with the complexion of Radharani. So in this way, Shri Krishna's three desires were fulfilled when he came as Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because he was in Radha Bhav, so he experienced the love of Radharani. When he would take darshan of Lord Jagannath in Jagannath Puri, he experienced the sweetness of Krishna, how beautiful and handsome Krishna is. And in Gambhira, crying in separation from Krishna, he would feel the loving sentiments that Radharani felt in separation from Krishna. So all the three desires that Shri Krishna had were fulfilled in Kali Yuga by Shri Krishna when he came in his special avatar, Gaura avatar, Gaura Hari, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Haribol. And then, how many desires did Lord Narasimhadev develop? How many desires did Lord Ramachandra develop? How many desires did Shri Krishna Chandra develop? How many desires did Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu develop? Unlimited. जा रे देखो तारे कहो कृष्ण उपदेश, हमारा क्या गुरु है या तारा ए देश. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu developed a desire that you should become a devotee. You should become a devotee. You should become a devotee. You, everyone. Jare dekho tare kaho. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after tasting the love of Radharani, desired that everyone should get the love of Radharani. Everyone should experience Krishna Prem. And therefore Mahaprabhu developed unlimited desires. He wants to give Krishna Prem to everyone. Haribol. So how Mahaprabhu gave that Krishna Prem is going to be the subject of discussion for the next 4 sessions or whatever, 4 days. But we have to make some rearrangements. One, we have to increase the volume and the gain of the mic. Very nice. Number 2, Maithili, get up. Take that harmonium and sit. We need 2 harmoniums. We have Mridanga and we have 2 kartals. Yes, this is perfect. Hare Krishna. Little more. Hare Krishna. And we have to play what Mridanga you are playing is perfect. Just make it 3x. Fast. Otherwise we will be here till midnight. At midnight we will sing Mahaprasade Govinde. Because we have 85 or 89 slides and we are on slide number 1. Haribol! Don't go anywhere, dear devotees. The purpose of human life is to hear about Krishna. Everybody ready? Fast harmonium, fast mridang, fast kartals. Everybody can see it over there? I request you all to sing enthusiastically. Ready? Say Haribol if you are ready. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Oh Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Oh Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Bolo Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jagannatha Shachi Nandana Chaitanya. Jaya Gaura Sundarera Sankirtana Dhanya. Whatever we are going to discuss next 4 days is from Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Khanda. Chapter 9 and few other chapters also, but mostly chapter 9. This beautiful book, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, is written by a great devotee, a disciple of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahasaya. Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahasaya wrote this Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, and it is the authorized biography of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Please repeat. Krishna Leela Bhagavate Kahe Veda Vyasa. Oh Chaitanya Leela Vyasa Dasa Vrindavana. Dhanya Leela Vyasa Vrindavana Dasa. Krishna Leela Bhagavate Kahe Veda Vyas. Krishna Leela was written in Srimad Bhagavatam by Shri Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasdeva. But who is the Vyasdeva of Chaitanya Leela? Chaitanya Leela Vyas Vrindavana Das. He is the Vyas, Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur. And Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat, he described the pastimes of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is offering these Mangalacharan verses. Jaya Jagannath Nandan. All glories to Jagannath Nandan, the son of Jagannath Mishra. Jaya Shachi Nandan. All glories to the son of Shachi Mata. The parents of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are Jagannath Mishra and Shachi Mata. So he is doing Jai Jaikar to Jagannath Sut and Shachi Nandan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jaya Gaura Sundarera Sankirtana Dhanya. This Sankirtan, Mridanga, Kartal, harmonium, chanting the holy names, singing the holy names. This Sankirtan of Lord Shri Gaura Sundar, Gaura Hari is Dhanya. Jai Ho. All glories to it. Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, Jaya Nityananda Gadadhar Rajivana. Jaya Jaya Dvaita Srinivasa Pranadhana. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahasaya is saying, Jai Nityananda, all glories to Shri Nityananda Prabhu, all glories to Shri Gadadhar Pandit, and all glories to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Jivan, who is the life and soul of Nityananda Prabhu and Gadadhar Pandit. Jaya Jaya Advaita Shrivasa Pranadhana, all glories to the life and soul of Advaita Acharya, all glories to the life and soul of Shrivas Pandit. And who is that person? Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the life and soul of Nityananda Prabhu, Gadadhar Pandit, Advaita Acharya, Shrivas Thakur. Bhakta Goshti Sahita Gauranga Jaya Jaya. Shunile Chaitanya Katha Bhakti Labhyahaya. All glories to all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhakta Goshti means all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Mahaprabhu's Jaya. All glories to them. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, Shunile Chaitanya Katha Bhakti Labhya hai. Anyone who hears Chaitanya Katha, which we are going to hear now, you will get Krishna Bhakti. How many of us want Krishna Bhakti? Hari Bol. You will get it just by hearing this Katha. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, Ebe Shuna Chaitanya Mahaparakasha. Jahi Sarva Vaishnavera Siddhya Bhilasha. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, dear devotees, please listen to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Mahaprakash Leela, which is the topic for this whole weekend seminar. Mahaprakash Leela. Lasting how many hours? How many prahar? Sapta prahar. Yes, Sat prahar. What happened in Mahaprakash Leela? Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur explaining. Jahi Sarva Vaishnavera Siddhi Abhilash. It was in Mahaprakash Leela that all the spiritual desires of all the devotees were fulfilled. That is Mahaprakash Leela. What is Mahaprakash Leela? When the deepest spiritual desires of all devotees are fulfilled. Hari Bol. Sata prahariya bhav loke kya tijara. Jahi Prabhu hai lena sarva avatara. Sat prahariya bhav loke khyati jar. This Mahaprakash Leela is loka khyati. It is famous among people as the Sat prahar, the 21 hours Leela, where Jahi Prabhu Hailena Sarva Avatar. In Mahaprakash Leela, not only were all the spiritual desires of all the devotees fulfilled, but in Mahaprakash Leela, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu displayed his different forms, like Narsimhadev, Lord Ramachandra, what we are discussing, Lord Krishna. All these forms were manifested by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during the Mahaprakash Leela. His different avatars, different forms. Adbhuta Bhojana Jahi Adbhuta Prakasha. Jare Tare Vishnu Bhakti Dane Ravilasa. Haribol. What else is there in Mahaprakash Leela? Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahasaya says, Adbhut Bhojan. There is opulent prasad in Mahaprakash Leela. Is there opulent prasad today? Lalita Madhavi Mataji? I heard you are the best cook in the whole world. That's what Radha says. Adbhut Bhojan. In Mahaprakash Leela there is amazing food. Adbhut Prakash. There are wonderful, wonderful manifestations, wonderful, wonderful stories. And Jare Tare Vishnu Bhakti Danera Vilas. And there is description of how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave Krishna Bhakti, Vishnu Bhakti to one and all. Hari Bol. Would you like to hear how pure devotion is granted, is given to one and all? Then that is Mahaprakash Leela. This is the beginning of Mahaprakash Leela. Ekadina Mahaprabhu Shri Gaura Sundara आईले ना श्रीनिवास पंडितेरा घर. How does every story start? एक दिन, once upon a time, one day, one fine day. महाप्रभु श्री गौर सुंदर, श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु, आईले ना श्रीनिवास पंडितेरा घर. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to the house of Srivas Pandit, Srivas Thakur. Sange Nityananda Chandra Parama Vihala. Alpe Alpe Bhakta Gana Milila Sakala. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not come alone to the house of Srivas Thakur. Sange Nityananda Chandra. He came with Shri Nityananda Chandra, who was Parama Vihal. Nityananda Prabhu was always ecstatic in love for Krishna, always intoxicated. Hari Premonmad. He was always in the transcendental madness of Hari Prem, Krishna Prem. And Alpe Alpe Bhakta Gana Milila Sakala. Did all of us come on time today? Did anyone come late? Evam Parampara Praptam. Srila Vrindavan Thakur is saying, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, Nityananda Prabhu came, and then one by one the devotees trickled into Srivas Angan. One by one they showed up. But from tomorrow we'll be on time, I promise. And Bhakta Gana Mirila Sakala. In this way, all the devotees assembled in the house of Srivas Thakur. There were around 200 devotees. Aveshita Chitta Maha Prabhu Gauraraya. Parama Aishwarya Kari Chaturdike Chaya. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is mentioned here as Mahaprabhu Gauraraya, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Aveshita Chitta. Mahaprabhu was completely in Krishna Prem Avesh. He was overwhelmed with Krishna Prem. Parama Aishwarya Kari Chaturdike Chaya. And Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was manifesting his opulent, beautiful form, and he was looking in all the four directions. All the four directions. Mahaprabhu was looking. What is Mahaprabhu looking at? Prabhura Ingita Bhujilena Bhakta Gana. Ucha Sware Chaturdige Karena Kirtana. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he sat down and he's looking in all the four directions. He was saying, why you are not doing kirtan? Why are you sitting silently, all of you? Do kirtan. Uchchasware means loudly start kirtan. So all the devotees, they understood Mahaprabhu's indication. Mahaprabhu Ingit means Mahaprabhu's indication, they understood. And immediately they took kartal, mridang, and they started doing kirtan. Sakala bhaktera bhage edina nachite. Utiya vasila Prabhu Vishnu rakhatate. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was sitting amongst the devotees started doing very nice kirtan, and Sakala Bhaktera Bhagye Edina Nachite. And all of the devotees started dancing in the kirtan. Mahaprabhu was so pleased that Utiya Vasila Mahaprabhu got up and he went and sat Vishnura Khattate. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got up and he went and he sat on the altar. So there was a temple in the house of Srivas Thakur just like this. And Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got up in the middle of the kirtan. He walked up straight to the altar. He picked up the plate of Shaligram Shilas and he sat down on the altar with the plate of Shaligrams on his lap. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu भगवान के सिंहासन पर जाकर विराजमान हो गए. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and sat on the altar of the temple, which he had not done before. Sata prahariya bhave chadi sarva maya. Vasila prahara sat prabhuvaka bhaiya. And he did not get up for 7 prahar, 21 hours. He sat in one place. Chhadi sarva maya. And always, even though Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, Brajendra Nandana Jai Shashi Suta Hoilose. He is Brajendra Nandan Krishna, but always he is in Bhakta Bhav Angikar. Always he had accepted a Bhakta Bhav. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but he never showed himself as Krishna. He always showed himself as a devotee. Even today, if you look at the Britannica Encyclopedia, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is mentioned there as a saint. As a saint, a devotee. That's how Mahaprabhu presented himself, as a devotee. But today, Chhadi Sarva Maya. Today, he did not show himself as a devotee, did not pretend to be a devotee. He showed who he is. Sarva Avatar Shara Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda. He showed himself as the essence of all incarnation, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vasila Prahara Sat Prabhu Vyaktahaya. And for 7 Prahar, 21 hours, he sat there without ever calling himself a devotee or showing himself as a devotee. Today, for the first time, he was showing himself as Swayam Bhagwan. Hari Bol. Joda haste sammukhe sakala bhakta gana. O rahile na parama ananda yukta mana. And when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was showing himself as Swayam Bhagwan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all the devotees went like this. Jode hasta sammukhe. They came in front of Mahaprabhu, all the devotees, Sakala Bhaktagan, Rahilena Parama Ananda Yuktaman, and all of them were so happy. Today Mahaprabhu is going to allow us to worship him. He doesn't allow us to worship him because he shows that he is just a devotee like us. But today he is showing himself as Bhagwan, which means we can worship him to our heart's content. Ki adbhuta santoshera haila prakasha Sabaiva sena jena vaikuntha vilasa. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, Ki adbhut santosh, what satisfaction the devotees felt in this Mahaprakash Leela. Sabai Vasena Jena Vaikuntha Vilas, it was as if everybody was sitting not in Srivas Angan. It was as if everybody was sitting in the spiritual world, Vaikuntha Vas. Hari Bol. That day in Srivas Angan, it felt as if this is actual Vaikuntha, the spiritual world. It was not part of the earth. Adnya Haila Balamora Abhisheka Gita Shuni Gai Bhakta Gana Hai Harashita. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Arey, what you are just singing and doing kirtan and looking at me? Sing the Abhishek song. Sing the bathing song. Abhishek means bathe. When Krishna is given a bath, devotees sing. Krishna is really enjoyer. Imagine, people are giving bath and then singing for your pleasure. Which song you want us to sing? Well, bathing, that is the enjoyment of the Lord. When the Lord is bathed by the devotees, they are singing sweet songs for his pleasure. Mahaprabhu says, Arey, you are not singing? Sing the bathing song. Now when Sri Krishna says, sing the bathing song, means what? He wants to be bathed by the devotees. He is sitting on the altar, but he sings, sing the bathing. Like the child says, Mama, sing the sleeping lullaby. That means the child wants to go to sleep. Mahaprabhu is saying, sing the bathing song. That means he wants to be bathed by the devotees. Hari Bol. So all the Shuni, Gai, Bhakta Gana, Hai Harash. Harashit means they became very happy. They became very, oh, Mahaprabhu is telling us to sing the bathing song, which means we have to bathe him. They started singing the bathing song and they started preparing to give Maha Abhishek to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just like all of you will do Maha Abhishek of Radha Govindji and Gaur Nitai when they come here. Hari Bol. Prabhura Ingita Bhujilena Bhakta Gana Abhisheka Karite Sabar Haila Mana. Understanding the indication that Mahaprabhu was giving by saying, sing the bathing song, means he wants to have a bath. Understanding this, Abhishek Karite Sabara Hailaman. All the devotees, they developed a desire to bathe the Lord. A very important lesson here. Sometimes we develop a desire, I want to have a swing festival for Radha Krishna. So these desires come in the heart of devotees because Krishna wants that, Radharani wants that. Sometimes we feel that I want to offer mango milkshake to my deities. That desire comes because Krishna is giving that desire. Krishna wants to have mango milkshake. Abhishek karite sabara hailaman. Everyone felt, सबके मन में इच्छा जागृत है कोई कि हमें भगवान का अभिषेक करना है. Everyone developed a desire to bathe Krishna because Krishna wanted to have a bath at the hands of his dear loving devotees. Hari Bol. that does not mean that we say, I want to have, what is that? Lasagna. We can offer lasagna also to Krishna. But sometimes, really desires come. I want to get a diamond earring for Radharani or a diamond rose ring for Radha. Sometimes these desires come naturally. We should know that it is a desire of Radha and Krishna. Therefore, I am getting that desire. Hari Bol. Sarva bhane bahi are Ganga jala. Aage chhagile na divya vasane sakala. Hari Bol. Bolo Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Oh Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. As soon as Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, sing the bathing song, a group of devotees, they ran across the street to Ganga. The good thing is, in Navadvip, across the street there flows Ganga, Gangaji in Bengal. So Sarva Bhakta Gane Bahi Ane Ganga Jal. They ran outside to get what? Ganga Jal. Not gallon of water from Publix. They went to get Ganga Jal, the pure water of Ganga. Aage Chaki Lena Divya Vasane Sakala. And then they took a nice clean cloth and they strained the water of Ganga. In case there are some leaves or some dead insects or anything in the water, they wanted to strain it clean. So they strained the water of Ganga and they created nice filtered water of Ganga for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bathing. Sheshe Shri Karpura Chatu Samadhi Diya Sajjakari Lena Sabe Prema Yukta Haiya. Now what do you have to bathe Mahaprabhu? What type of water do you have? Publix or Kroger? Or Walmart? Ganga Jal. You have Ganga Jal and it is filtered or unfiltered? Filtered. Now the devotees wanted to make it even more first class. What did they do? They put Shri Karpur, camphor, which makes it gives a nice fragrance and fresh feel. And they put Chatusama in that water. Chatu means 4. Chatusama is a mixture of 4 fragrant ingredients, specially used for the service of Lord Krishna and Radharani. It has got sandalwood paste. It has got aguru. How many of you have experienced the fragrance of aguru incense? It's very fragrant. It's a type of aloe vera plant, very fragrant. You make agarbatti from that. So aguru. So what was the first one? Sandalwood, aguru, kesar. Kesar means saffron. It has its own flavor, kesar. And musk. Musk comes from the musk deer. Hari Bol. Can you imagine? Sandalwood fragrance, aguru fragrance, saffron fragrance and musk fragrance. You mix these 4, that is called Chatusama. And that was put with karpur, with camphor in the Ganga water. And then they prepared this water for the bathing of Mahaprabhu. Mahajaya Jaya Dhvani Shuni Chari Bhite Abhisheka Mantra Sabe Lagila Padite. When the special fragrant water was arranged for the bathing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the devotees started singing the bathing song, Abhishek song. Sarvade Shri Nityananda Jaya Jaya Bali Prabhura Shri Shire Jala Tilakutuhali. The devotees were singing the bathing song, and other devotees, they prepared the pots for the bathing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And the first person to pour water on Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and bathe him was Shri Nityananda Prabhu. Sarvadhya means sabse pehle. Sarvadhya. Before everyone else, Shri Nityananda Prabhu took a pot of this fragrant filtered Ganga Jal with camphor and Chatusama and he poured it Shri Shire. Shira means head. Shri Shira because the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is divine, it is transcendental. So Shri Shire Jaladila Kutuhal. Kutuhal means with great joy. Nityananda Prabhu performed the bathing of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Advaita Shrivasa Adi Jateka Pradhana. O Padiya Purusha Sukta Karayena Snana. After Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Shrivas Thakur, Jateka Pradhan. All the Pradhan means the senior devotees. Therefore, when we do Abhishek, first the senior devotees should bathe. That is the Vaishnava etiquette. Jateka Pradhan, all the senior devotees, they did Abhishek first, and while doing Abhishek, Padhiya Purusha Sukta. While bathing, they were reciting the Purusha Sukta verses. One of those verses I have put here. Om Sahasra Shirisha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishwato Vritvati Atishtad Dashangulam. Like that, there are many verses, and Shri Advaita Acharya, Shri Nityananda Thakur, they were reciting these nice verses, and they were bathing Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In the purport, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, the beloved, revered spiritual master of our Prabhupada, His Divine Grace Srila Abhay Charan Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada writes that we can chant any mantra. We can chant Namo Brahmanya Devaya, Go Brahmanya Hitaya, Jagat Hitaya, Krishnaya, Govindaya Namo. We can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Any mantra we can chant, Vedic mantra like Purusha Sukta, and we can bathe. But we should not be quiet. We should recite Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Gaurangera Bhakta Saba Mahamantra Veta Mantra Padi Jala Dhare Har Shita. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur clearly writes, Gaurangera Bhakta Sabha, which mantra with? Mahamantra with. Now Mahamantra can mean that they are very good at knowing many mantras, or it can also mean that they all know the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And Hare Krishna Mahamantra Padi Jala Dhale Haya Harashita. With great joy, while chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and other mantras, they bathe Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mukundadi Gaya Abhisheka Sumangala Keha Kande Keha Nache Ananda Vihala. Mukunda Datta was one of the favorite devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was the best singer. So Mukunda Datta was requested, you lead the singing, you lead the kirtan. So he was leading the kirtan as the Abhishek went on. Keha Kande, some devotees in ecstasy were crying. Keha Nache, some in ecstasy were dancing. And all of them Ananda Vyuhal, all of them were overwhelmed with spiritual joy. Hari Bol, as Mahaprabhu was bathed. It was the first time they were doing it. Pativrata Gana Kare Jaya Jaya Kara. Hari Bol. Ananda Swarupa Chitta Harilasa Bara. Pativrata Gana means all the chaste ladies, all the ladies, they did Jai Jaikar, Jai, Jai Mahaprabhu, Jai Mahaprabhu. All the ladies were singing. And Ananda Swarupa Chitta Harilasa Bara. And everybody became very, very blissful in that Abhishek. Vasiya Chena Vaikunthera Dhishwara. O Bhakta Gane Jaladhale Shirera Upara. Now Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Shri Advaita Acharya, Shrivas Thakur, all the senior devotees, they had bathed Mahaprabhu. Now one by one, all the devotees came. Bhaktagan, all the devotees one by one they came, and Jala Dhale Shirera Upara. And they were pouring water on the head of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nama Matra Ashtotara Shata Ghata Jala Sahasra Ghate O Anta Napae Sakala. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur said that initially they got Ashtottara. They got some 108 Ashtottara Shata, 108 pots earthen pots filled with water from Ganga with that camphor and chatusana to bathe Mahaprabhu. But he says Nama Matra. That was only for the namesake, 108. Actually it was Sahasra. Thousands and thousands of pots were brought. Abhishek, for the bathing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Sri Hari Bhakti Vilas, 19th Vilas, text 88, it is said, according to one's capacity, one should bathe the Lord with gold. Sorry, it's a typo there. It should be bathe. One should bathe the Lord with gold, silver, copper, bell metal or clay pots of water, numbering either 1000 or 500 or 250 or 108 Ashtottar Shata or 64 or 32 or 16 or 4. This is according to Hari Bhakti Vilas. So I wonder how many pots will come here when Shri Shri Radha Govinda are given their first Abhishek and Shri Shri Gaur-Nitai are bathed here. Hari Bol. But these are the numbers. 1000, 500 or 250 according to capacity. 108, 64, 32 pots, 16 or 4. So for Mahaprabhu's Mahaprakash Lila Abhishek, how many pots are there? Sahasra. See this? Nama Matra Ashtottar Shata Ghata. Ghata means pots and Jala means filled with water. Sahasra Ghate. There were thousands and thousands that were brought. Devata Sakale Dhari Narena Akriti. O Gutte Abhisheka Kare Jehaya Sukriti. Haribol. Dear devotees, the news that in Srivasanga and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is being bathed and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is no longer pretending to be a devotee, he is showing himself as Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. The news reached the higher planets. Devata Sakala. All the millions and millions of different angels and demigods and demigoddesses, all the higher beings, they all came Narera Akriti, taking human forms. They appeared as human forms and Gupte means secretly, pretending to be some citizens. Oh, we were just walking past the road and we saw Abhishek is going on. Well, we thought we also might as well do it. Can we also do? Yeah, sure, take a pot. It were the demigods who had come to bathe Mahaprabhu. Devata Sakale Dhari Narera Akriti, taking human form. Gupte means confidentially they came. Abhisheka Kare Jehaya Sukriti. Because they were pious and fortunate, they were able to participate in the Abhishek of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jara Pada Padme Jala Bindu Dile Matra. O Seha Dhyane Sakshate Ke Dhyaache Patra. Tatapi Hatare Nahi Yamadanda Haya. O Hena Prabhu Sakshate Samajalalaya. Srila Vrindavan Thakur says that Supreme Personality of Godhead, if at his lotus feet Jala Bindu Dile Matra, if somehow one person offers one drop of water at the feet of Shri Krishna, Seha Dhyane, well, you don't even have one drop. You offer one drop in your dhyan, in your meditation, Manasi Puja. Tathapiha Tare Nahi Yamadanda Hai. It is said that if one time a person in the mind or actually offers just one drop of water at the lotus foot of Shri Krishna, that person will never have to be punished in hell. Nahi Yamadanda Hai. Will never be punished by Yamaraj, which means he will never have to see hell, never have to go to hell, if once that person offers one drop of water to the Supreme Lord. That Prabhu, that Lord, Sakshate, actually is sitting and Sabar Jalalay, and he's taking pots and pots and pots and pots of water from all these devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That Lord who if offered one drop, actually, or even in meditation, one never has to go to hell. That Lord is sitting and directly accepting thousands and thousands and pots of water from all the devotees today in Mahaprakash Leela. So let us in our mind also offer one earthen pot of Ganga Jal, water from the holy Ganga river, the holy Ganges, which has been filtered with a fine, clean cloth to remove any debris or dry leaves or dead insects or anything else, and has been sprinkled with fragrant camphor, which is very refreshing, has been mixed with sandalwood pulp, which is also very fragrant, musk, saffron, and agur, which is aloe vera. And that water, take a pot in both your hands, and while chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is sitting here on the altar. He is smiling blissfully. Shri Nityananda Prabhu is there, Advaita Acharya is there, Srivas Thakur is there, Mukund Datta is singing. All the demigods have appeared in human forms. They are participating. Only we know they are demigods. Let us take this pot and with the recitation of Hare Krishna Mahamantra right now, on the altar of our heart, let us offer this pot of water to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai. Shrivasera das dasi gane ane jala. O Prabhu snana kare bhakta sevar ei phala. Very beautiful verse. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, Shrivasera dasa dasi gane ane jala. The maid servants and the male servants in the house of Srivas Thakur. See, in those days in India, all the aristocratic, well-to-do people, they had servants in the house. Somebody to wash clothes, somebody to clean the house, somebody to clean the kitchen, wash the pots. Srivas Thakur had several, it was a joint family. There were 4 brothers living together in one house. Srivas, Srinidhi, Sripati, Sriram. 4 brothers. It was a joint family. Each of them had their wife, children and everything. So they had several servants. Male servants and female servants. In those days, most of the houses had servant quarters outside. A separate house, outhouse, where the servants would live. And they were treated like family members. So Shrivasera dasa dasi gane ane jala. It was the servants in the house of Srivas Thakur who were running and bringing water in the pots from Ganga. Because now so many demigods came, so many other people came and they need more pots. So lots of pots were there, but the pots were being refilled by the servants in the house of Srivas Thakur. And that water which they were bringing was offered to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and even the servants got to do Abhishek of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur says, Shrivasera dasa dasi gane ane jal and Prabhu snan kare. They brought jal and they also bathed Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur says, Bhakta sevara ei phal. This is the fruit, this is the benefit of becoming a servant in the house of a great devotee like Srivas Thakur. That you get collateral benefit. You get benefited because it just so happens that your master is a great devotee of the Lord. Because you are a servant of such a master who is very dear to the Lord, you get to serve Lord. Therefore, Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, therefore become servant of the servant of God. Don't try to become God's servant. Try to become the servant of God. That is the safest position. Hari Bol. Bhakta sevara ei phal. This is the result of serving the devotees. That you will get to serve Krishna directly one day. Hari Bol. Jalane eka bhagyavati dukhinama. आपने ठाकुरा देखी भले आना आना. One of the servants, maid servants in the house of Srivas Thakur, her name was Dukhi. Why she was called Dukhi? Because when she was born, Her birth was preceded by several siblings who died soon after birth. In those days, 550 years ago, there was a lot of mortality, perinatal mortality, neonatal mortality, because so many diseases were there, and many children would die after birth. So the parents of Dukhi, they gave birth to several children, all of whom died. So when Dukhi was born, they named her Dukhi. Dukhi means one who is always sad. Dukha means sorrow. Dukhi means one who is always sorrowful, always sad. So they gave that name so that the god of death will be merciful and let the child live. The name itself is Dukhi. Name is sorrowful. So even the god of death will show some mercy. Chhod do isko. No, leave her. I will not kill her. Let her live. The name itself is so pathetic. So her name was Dukhi. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu noticed her. She was enthusiastically bringing pots and pots of water. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept encouraging her by saying, An, bring more water. And she used to run enthusiastically and bring more water. Apane Thakura tar bhakti yoga dekhi Dukhi nama ghuchaiya tuile na sukhi. Hari bol. Apne Thakur Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Tara Bhakti Yoga dekhi. Seeing her Bhakti Yoga. Seeing her Bhakti. What is this place called? Yoga of the soul. Seeing her Bhakti Yoga. Seeing the devotion that she had, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called her and said, what is your name? And she said, my name is Dukhi, the one who is always sad. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, this name Dukhi doesn't sit right in my heart. You should not be Dukhi. From today, I rename you as Sukhi. Sukhi means one who is always happy, the blissful one. Dukhi means the sorrowful one, and Sukhi means the blissful one. From today I name you Sukhi. In this way Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu initiated her, gave her the name Sukhi and accepted her. Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Oh Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. In Srila Rupa Goswami Sri Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu 1.1.17, 6 characteristics of bhakti are mentioned. Kindly repeat. Kleshagni Shubhada Moksha Laghuta Krit Sudurlabha Sandrananda Visheshatma Shri Krishna Karshini Chasa. Bhakti Yoga, devotional service to Lord Krishna, has 6 characteristics, dear devotees, according to Srila Rupa Goswami. Number 1, Klesha Gni. Klesh means sorrow, trouble. Gni means to destroy. Klesha Gni means it gives, bhakti gives relief from distress. Shubhada. Shubha means auspiciousness. Da means dadati, to give. Shubhada means bhakti brings about auspiciousness in our life. Sandrananda Visheshatma. In this world, there are many joys. There is joy in attending the FIFA game. Tan-ta-dan. Prabhu, Sunday hai na? We are on, na? Sunday? There is certain joy in watching us. I am coming from Atlanta. We just hosted the semi-final. The flight was filled with devotees from Fort Lauderdale, Miami area who had come for the soccer game. Yes, the person sitting next to me had come all the way to watch the game, and we were talking. And he said, "Did you watch the game? You're local, right?" I said, "Yes." "Did you watch the game?" I said, "No." He said, "I traveled all the way from Fort Lauderdale to watch the game." I said, "I could not afford. I didn't want to spend $3,000 a ticket." Hari Bol. We can have the nice Abhishek ceremony in that Pash Lakshmi. So there is a joy in the material. There is joy in going to Las Vegas. There is joy in going on a cruise. We cannot deny. There is joy. People, that's why people go. There is joy in this world. However, this joy is very minuscule. It's limited, it's temporary. There is joy in watching a movie. As long as the movie lasts, after 2 hours you have to go. So material, when I talk to my physician colleagues, many of them go for fancy vacations and they talk about the sort of special Airbnb experience they had and this cruise and that cruise. And I ask them, so how was your vacation? It was too short. It was too short. I didn't want to come back. Or sometimes they say, I need a vacation from vacation now. I've heard two extremes. The problem with enjoying in this material world is the happiness is limited, short-lived, and it is not sustainable. Think of any enjoyment in this world, any joy in this world, any sense gratification in this world. It lasts only for some time, very short time, sometimes only for a few minutes. Sandrananda. So there is ananda in this world, but bhakti gives Sandrananda Visheshatma. It gives a very special type of joy, which is permanent, it is unlimited, and there is no side effect. What is the side effect of going on a cruise? The checking account becomes little small. The credit card statement becomes little big. Right? Any joy in this material world, it is not sustainable. There is limit how much we can enjoy. But there is no limit how much you can chant. There is no limit how much Hari Katha you can hear. There is no limit to how many pots of water you can do Abhishek with Chatusana and Gangajal to Mahaprabhu. There is no limit to how many devotees you can have friendship with. There is no limit to how many festivals you can have and celebrate with devotees. It doesn't cost anything. And, well, it does, but it's all voluntary. You don't have to pay if you don't want to. Take care, Prabhu. But it is unlimited because you can keep doing it every day. If my sense gratification is eating rasmalai cake, believe it or not, there is something called as rasmalai cake. I actually tasted it recently. If my enjoyment is rasmalai cake, is it sustainable with my triglycerides being 350 and me refusing to take statins? It's not sustainable. The enjoyment in this material world has limitations. But is there any side effect of chanting Hare Krishna? Is there any side effect of doing wonderful kirtan? Or hearing Hari Katha? Or worshipping the Lord, gazing at the Lord's beauty? There is no. So that is Sandharananda. It's a special joy, sustainable joy, transcendental joy, no side effects. Hari Bol. Sudurlabha. However, people are not interested. So it is rarely achieved. That is one quality of bhakti. That what is the population of Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Dade County, whatever it is called? What is the population? Atlanta, 6.5 million. Millions, right? And how many are here right now in the yoga for the soul? Don't be surprised, the definition of bhakti is Sudurlabha. Only few people are interested in bhakti. Sudurlabha, it's rarely achieved. Moksha Lahutakrit, and it is so beautiful bhakti, the joy, the Premananda, the Bhajanananda is so great that even moksha, even liberation becomes tuchha, becomes very small, becomes insignificant. And bhakti is so great, Shri Krishna Akarshini. Bhakti is so great that Sarva Akarshitahi Krishna. What is the meaning of the word Krishna? Krishna means all attractive. Sarva Akarshitahi iti Krishna. And bhakti is so beautiful that bhakti attracts Krishna. One who attracts everybody is called Krishna, and bhakti is who attracts Krishna. Shri Krishna Akarshini. Hari Bol. How was Lord Ramachandra attracted to the half-eaten berries of our mother Shabri Devi? How was he attracted? Because he was tasting the sweetness of her bhakti in those half-eaten. She was trying to distinguish, is this bitter or sour or sweet? Only the sweet one she kept. Lord Ramachandra accepted that. Hari Bol. Shri Krishna Akarshini attracts Krishna also. Nana Veda Mantra Padi Sarva Bhaktagana Snana Karai Yanga Karila Marjana in this way, reciting many prayers, many mantras, all the devotees got to bathe Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Paridhana karaila nutana vasana. Oh, Shri Angele Pila Divya Sugandhi Chandana. After everyone had bathed Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with Ganga Jal, with Chatusama, with camphor powder in it, everyone was satisfied, and then they asked Mahaprabhu, for just few minutes, can you stand up? We want to dry you up. Hari bol. Paridhana karaila nutana vasana. Nutana means new, vasana means clothes. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dried, and fresh new silk clothes were adorned by Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Shri Ange Lepya Divya Sugandhi Chandana. Then they got Chandan. Sugandhi Chandan means Chandan that is mixed with musk or other fragrances. And with that fragrant Chandan, Chandan itself is fragrant, but make it even more fragrant, they applied tilak and other gopi dots and everything to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu is bathed, he is dried, he is wearing fresh clothes, and he has got beautiful Sugandhi Chandan tilak. He has got beautiful tilak of fragrant Chandan. In the meantime, some devotees, Vishnu Khatta Pati Lena Upaskara Kari Vasilena Prabhu Nija Khatara Upari. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was being dressed by the devotees. Another team of devotees went and they dried and cleaned the altar, because remember, with thousands and pots of Ganga Jal, even the altar had become wet. So some devotees had the presence of mind to quickly go dry the altar, and then Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by the time he got dressed and tilak and everything, he was ready to sit on the altar again. He went and he sat down on his asana. Chhatradhari lena shire nityananda raya Sona bhagyavanta rahi chamara dhulaya. Haribol! Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, freshly dressed and ornamented, he is sitting on the throne, on the altar. Shri Nityananda Prabhu held an umbrella on the head of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In the Vedic culture, holding umbrella on the head of somebody is a sign of respect. And Kona Bhagyavanta Rahi Chamara Dhula, and a fortunate devotee, his name is not mentioned. A fortunate devotee quickly came, took the fan, Chamar, yak tail fan, and started fan Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chamara Dhula. Haribol! Are you all able to visualize Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is sitting here on the altar? He is very happy. He just had a Maha Abhishek. He is wearing fresh clothes, fresh tilak, and devotees are fanning him. Shri Nityananda Prabhu is holding umbrella over his head. Pujara samagri laye sarva bhakta gana Pujite lagila nija prabhura charana. Some devotees came and they prepared the Aarti paraphernalia, and they started offering Aarti to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as he is sitting on the altar. They are offering Aarti. What items? Padya Arghya Achamani Gandha Pushpa Dhupa Pradipa Naivedya Vastra Yathanurupa. Padya means water to wash the lotus feet. Arghya means it is welcome, you give something to welcome them, welcome drink. Achamani means water to wash the hands. Gandha means fragrance is offered. Pushpa means flowers are offered. Dhoop means incense is offered. Pradeep means ghee lamp is offered. Naivedya means something to eat is offered. Vastra, a cloth is offered. Yatha Anurup, as was appropriate, all these items were offered for Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for his Aarti Puja. Yajna Sutra Yatha Shakti Vasra Alankara. O Pujile na Kari Ashodaja Upachara. Some devotees, they brought Yajna Sutra as gift for Mahaprabhu, because Mahaprabhu wore Yajna Sutra, the Brahmin thread, and that thread is to be changed every Ekadashi. So every Brahman needs lots of those threads, because every month you will go through 2 of them. So they got Yajna Sutra as a gift, and then Yatha Shakti. Yatha Shakti means as they could afford, according to their financial condition, Vastra Alankar. Some brought a cloth, some brought jewelry, ornaments, according to their Yatha Shakti, according to their ability. Pujilena Karya Shodasha Upachar. And then devotees prepared Shodasha Upachar, 16 items to be offered to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during his Abhishek. In Hari Bhakti Vilas, 11th Vilas, texts 46 to 49, the Shodasha Upachar, the 16 ingredients of worship are mentioned as follows. These are the 16 articles you offer God when you invite Him for puja, when you invite Him for worship. Number 1, asan means a place to sit. 2, swagata means certain words of welcome. Welcome, my Lord, welcome, please come. Padhariye, aiye. 3, arghya. Arghya means water offered in the hand, which is usually sweet that they can drink. Adya means water for washing the feet. Achamaniya means water to wash the mouth. Achamaniya. Then Madhuparka, it's a sweet drink that is offered before bathing. Achaman is water for washing the hands. Snan is actually the bathing water. Vasana means cloth. Abharana means different ornaments like necklace, bracelets, anklets are offered. Sugandha, some fragrance is offered, usually sandalwood paste. Pushpa, flowers are offered. Dhoop, a fragrant incense is offered. Deep, lamp is offered. Naividya, foodstuffs are offered. And Vandana means prayers of glorification are offered. These are the 16 items. Hari bol. This Shodasha Upachar was done. Chandane kariya lipta tulasi manjari. O puna puna dena sabe charana upari. Very important. When you offer tulsi leaves and manjaris to Bhagavan, to God, to Krishna, ideally it should be touched with or laced with sandalwood paste. Chandana karya lipta tulasi manjari. Puna puna dena sabe charana upari. Again and again different devotees brought tulsi leaves and manjaris dipped in chandan paste, sandalwood paste, and placed it on the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hari bol. Everybody is able to visualize this, no? This is happening here. Where are we sitting right now? In Srivasangan, which is like Vaikuntha. Dashakshara Gopal Mantera Vidhi Mote. पूजा करी सबे सब लागिला पड़ीते. Then certain devotees, they started chanting the Gopal mantra. Those of us who are second initiated, they know what is the Gopal mantra. There are different Gopal mantras. The one that we get in our Gaudiya Parampara is the 18 syllable Gopal mantra. Ashtadasa Gopal mantra. This was the Dashakshari Gopal mantra. There is a 10 syllable Gopal mantra also, which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received in Diksha from Sri Ishwarpuri Maharaj. He got a 10 syllable mantra. So that Gopal mantra was chanted and puja worship was offered to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Advaita Dikari Japa Parashad Pradhan Padila Charane Kari Danda Paranama. Now Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is sitting on the altar. He is nicely dressed and everything. He has received the whole Arati, puja. Now what do we do after offering Arati? They offer full Dandavat Pranam. So first Sri Advaita Acharya came and he offered full Dandavat Pranam at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prema nadi vahe sarva ganera nayane. O stuti kare sabe Prabhu amaya yashune. After Sri Advaita Acharya offered obeisances one by one, all the devotees came and they offered their prostrated obeisances, Dandavat Pranam, to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who is sitting on the altar. And as they did that, Prema Nadhi Vahe Sarva Ganera Nayane. All the devotees' eyes were flooded with tears of love. Prema Nadi, river of love, of tears was flowing from their eyes. Stuti Kare Sabe. All the devotees were glorifying Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, doing Jai Jaikar of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Amayaya Shune. Maya Shune means Mahaprabhu didn't say, Arre, don't glorify me so much, Arre, I am just a devotee, don't. That is Maya. Mahaprabhu is, cheating you. But Maya, today Mahaprabhu did not stop anybody. You glorify me with whichever prayer. You call me Krishna, you call me Narsimha, you call me Narayan, Gaura Simha, Gaura Krishna, I will accept. Gauranga Mahaprabhu, today I will accept. I am not going to cheat you today. I am Bhagwan, come on. Offer whatever prayers you want to me, and then the devotees in Srivasangan are going to offer the prayers, which we will now sing. Jaya 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 Sarva Jagatera Natha Tapta Jagatere Kara Shubha Drishti Pata. The devotees are praying Jai 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 means all glories, all glories, all glories to you, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarva Jagatera Nath. You are the one Lord of the whole universe. One big misconception that people have about Hinduism or about the Vedic Sanatan Dharma is that we are polytheistic. This could not be further away from the truth. The truth is, Sanatan Dharma, the Vedic Dharma, Hindu religion, is purely monotheistic. There is only one God. There cannot be two or three gods. There is only one God. Sarva Jagatera Nath. You can call him God, you can call him Allah, you can call him Jehovah, you can call him Krishna, Ram. There are different names. Just like in different languages, the sun is addressed by different names. Surya, Bhaskar, sun in English, in Spanish, Portuguese, Greek, different names for sun. But sun is one. Just because somebody who speaks Hindi calls him Surya and someone who speaks English calls him sun, doesn't mean there are two different suns. No, names are many. Sun is only one. God is only one. There are different names. And that God is Sarva Jagatera Nath. He is the one supreme, omnipotent, omniscient Lord of everyone who has appeared now. Because God is unlimited. He can appear as Ram. He can appear as Krishna. He can appear as Allah. He can appear as Jehovah. There is no limitation to God. Based on time, place, circumstances, that one God appears in different forms. He appeared as Buddha, Lord Buddha. Now he has appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And the devotees are praying, Tapta Jagatera Kara Shubha Drishti Pat. How many of you here, honestly, have problems in your life? Health problem, relationship problem, financial problem, career problem, whatever problem. Relationship problem. How many of you have problems in life? Hari Bol. Tapta Jagat. In this verse, it's called as Tapta Jagat. Tapta Jagat means in this world, everyone is burning because of problems. Everyone is feeling the heat. Tap literally means heat. Everybody feels the heat in this world. Some problem is going on. The devotees are praying, Tapta Jagatere Kara Shubha Drishti Path. Oh Lord, we are all suffering in this world. Please cast your merciful glance on us. How many of you would like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is in a very merciful mood today, cast his merciful glance on all of us? Hari Bol! Jaya 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 Sarva Jagatera Natha. Oh, Tapta Jagatere Kara Shubha Drishti Pata. Again. Oh, Jaya 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 Sarva Jagatera Natha. Tapta Jagatere Kara Shubha Drishti Pata. Jaya Adi Hetu Jaya Janaka Sabara. Jaya Jaya Sankirtana Rabhavatara. Jaya Adi Hetu means the Supreme God is Adi Hetu. Hetu means cause. Adi means the cause of all causes. Sarva Karana Karanam. That is God. He is the cause of all causes. Please try to understand this philosophy. God is Adi Hetu, means he is the cause of all causes. Hetu means cause, and Adi means the cause of that cause. So where did I come from? My parents. Where did they come from? They came from their parents, and like that you keep going, you go to Lord Brahma, and where did Lord Brahma come from? He came from Lord Narayan, Lord Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. He came from Mahavishnu, Karanodakashayi Vishnu. And that came from Mula Sankarshan. Mula Sankarshan came from Lord Balaram, and Balaram came from Shri Krishna. So the cause of all causes is Shri Krishna. That is the meaning of Adi Hetu, the cause of all causes. See, there has to be some entity where the question why, how, from where does not apply. Where did COVID-19 come from? Well, some place in China it started. How did I get diabetes? Well, you developed insulin resistance, your BMI went out of control and you developed diabetes. So in this world, everything has a cause. How did I get this traffic ticket in Florida? I am in Atlanta. Well, when you were in Florida, you did not have the pass and you drove in the special lane where you need that pass. So that's why they read your license plate and here is the ticket. In this world, everything has a cause. What was the cause of Second World War? What was the cause of First World War? What was the cause of this, that? In this material world, everything has a cause. In our experience, everything has a cause. But my dear friends, in the spiritual realm, there has to be an entity where the question how, from where, why does not apply. And that is called eternity. That is called eternal. If someone is eternal, something is eternal, you cannot ask the question why, how. Why does Krishna like peacock feather on his turban? Answer this question. Bolo? Why does Krishna like peacock feather on his head? Turban. So those are pastimes. Those are pastimes. But why does Krishna like? Why does Krishna like butter? Why does Krishna wear yellow dhoti? Why does he play the flute? Why not trombone? Why does he play the flute? The question is wrong. You cannot ask why to something that is eternal, something that is anadi, something that is adi hetu. You see, are you understanding? In this world, there is a cause for everything, because that is the nature of this world. It's all temporary. Everything has a beginning. Everything has an end. But the eternal substance, you cannot ask why. Because why demands that there is a starting point. Why this happened means there was a point when this was not happening and it started at some point. But if something is eternal, the question why is wrong. It doesn't apply. Krishna always likes peacock feather. That is the answer. Krishna always likes cows. Krishna always likes yellow dhoti. There is no cause. You cannot ask why, because it is eternal. Why means when it started. Why it started. But those questions don't apply to something that is eternal. That is Adi Hetu. Sorry, I went into Bhakti Vaibhav mode. Jaya Janaka Sabar, and Krishna is the father of Janak means father. He's everyone's father. Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva. Tvameva Bandhu cha Sakha Tvameva. Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva. Tvameva Sarvam Mamadev. In Gita also, Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Pita Aham Asya Jagata. I am everyone's father. Jaya Jaya Sankirtana Arambha Avatar. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the incarnation who inaugurated Harinam Sankirtan movement. Nama Sankirtanarambhe Bhavishyami Shachi Suta Swarnadi Tiram Asthaya Navadvipe Janashraya. In Vayu Purana it is mentioned that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come as the originator of Sankirtan. Nama Sankirtanarambhe Bhavishyami Shachi Suta. His mother's name is also mentioned in the Puranas. Mahaprabhu is mentioned like that. That's why we accept Mahaprabhu as avatar. We're almost done. Jaya Jaya Veda Dharma Sadhu Jana Prana. Jaya Jaya Abrahma Stambera Mula Prana. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sadhu Jana Tran. He is the savior of the devotees. And Abrahma Stambera Mula Pran. He is the life and soul of everyone from Lord Brahma down to a blade of grass. जय जय पतित पावन गुण सिंधु ओ जय जय परम शरण दीन बंधु Prabhu, we are almost done. Mataji left? Hope we are almost done. Sorry. Jaya Jaya Patita Pavan. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Patita Pavan. Patit means one who has fallen down, one who has got bad habits, one who is a sinful person. And Pavan means to make that person pure. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu purifies everyone. He is Guna Sindhu. He is an ocean of good qualities. And Jaya Jaya Parama Sharan. The ultimate shelter is Krishna. In this world we have many shelter. Hurricane comes, we take shelter of hurricane insurance policy. Somebody falls sick, we call 911. We take shelter of a doctor, we take shelter of EMS. There are many shelters. We want more money, we take shelter of the boss. Please give me a raise, give me promotion. There are many shelters in this world, but the shelter of all shelters, Parama Sharana, is Shri Krishna. And he is Dina Bandhu. He is the friend of the fallen. Jaya Jaya Kshira Sindhu Madhe Gopavasi. Jaya Jaya Bhakta Hetu Prakata Vilasi. Hari Bol. The devotees are praying all glories to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who as Kshirodakashai Vishnu lies down in the ocean of milk, Kshira Sindhu. And in Vrindavan, Gopavasi. He lives as a cowherd boy. Jaya Jaya Bhakta Hetu Prakata Vilasi. All glories to that Bhagwan who appears in this world and enjoys pastimes Vilasi, for whose sake? Bhakta Hetu, for the sake of his devotees. Why does Krishna appear here? Anugrahaya Bhaktanam. Manusham Tanum Ashrita. Jaya Jaya Ajamila Patita Pavana. Oh Jaya Jaya Putana Dushkriti Mochana. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who delivered Ajamil, who was Patit, who was very fallen. Jaya Jaya Putana Dushkriti Vimochan. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who delivered Putana, who had all bad qualities. Jaya Jaya Adoshadara Shri Ramakanta. Ei Matta Stuti Kare Sakala Mahanta. And the biggest quality of Bhagwan, the biggest quality of God is, he is Adoshadarashi. God does not see faults in the devotees. Hare Krishna. This is the quality that is our only hope, our insurance policy, umbrella policy. He is Adoshadarshi. God does not see faults in his devotees. Adoshadarshi. All glories to him. And Ramakant, he is the husband of Goddess of Fortune. Eimate, in this way, Stuti Kare, the devotees glorified Sakala Mahanta. All the great Mahantas, great devotees there in Srivasangan, they worship Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by singing these prayers. Parama Prakata Rupa Prabhura Prakasha. Dekhi Paranande Dubi Lela Sarvadasa. Offering this beautiful prayer, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy. He accepted all these prayers. And because Mahaprabhu was not stopping them and allowing them to glorify him to their heart's content, all the devotees also were drowning in an ocean of bliss. Sarva Maya Ghuchaiya Prabhu Gaurachandra. Shri Charana Dilena Puja Ye Bhakta Vrinda. In a completely unexpected turn of events, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put out his lotus feet to the devotees. And he invited devotees, come and worship my lotus feet. Never Mahaprabhu allowed that. But he, Shri Charana Dilena, he gave his own lotus feet to the devotees. Come on, worship me. Divya Gandha Ani Keha Lepe Shri Charane. O Tulasi Kamale Meli Tujhe ko na jane. As soon as Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, come on, worship my lotus feet, that some devotees got fragrant chandan and they applied chandan to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. Some got tulsi, some got lotus flowers, and they offered at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Keha ratna suvarna jata alankara pada padme diya diya kare namaskar. Hari Bol. Some devotees removed their golden ornaments, some devotees removed their silver ornaments, and they offered at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And all of them came and they offered namaskar. They touched the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hari Bol. Just now when I was coming, my dear friend Sri Janeshwar Gauranga Prabhu told me, I will give you some special mercy, Prabhu. And he showed me the original sandals of Sri Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from the temple. And I was able to touch and take blessings. Hari Bol. Pattaneta Shukla Nila Supita Vasana Pada Padme Diya Namaskare Sarvajana. Different silk cloths were brought as a gift for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Some got Shukla, white cloth. Some got Neela, blue cloth. And some got Mahaprabhu's favorite, Supit, yellow cloth. And the Vasana means cloth. They offered Pada Padme Diya. They brought their gifts at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sarvajana Namaskar. They all offered their pranam to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nana Vidha Dhatu Patra Jai Sarvajane Na Jani Kate Kaasi Pade Shri Charane. How we have gift bags? They are made of paper. In those days, Dhatu Patra, they had metal containers. And different devotees got gifts for Mahaprabhu inside metal containers. So we don't know what was inside, but whatever most precious thing they had, they brought in metal containers. Nana Vidha, different metal containers were offered at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur says, Na jani kate ka asi pade Shri Charane. We don't even know how many gifts were brought and kept at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Je charana puji bare sabara bhavaja ajara ma shiva kare je lagi kamana. Je charan pujibare sabara bhavana. According to their bhavana, according to their love and feelings for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they were worshipping according to their bhavana. And these lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are worshipped by Aja. Aja means Brahma, unborn. Rama means Lakshmi Devi. Shiva means Bhagwan Shivaji. Kare je lagi kamana. Those lotus feet which are desired by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Goddess Lakshmi, those lotus feet were being worshipped by the common people in the house of Srivas Thakur today. Vaishnavera dasa dasi gane tatha puje O ei mata phala haya Vaishnave je bhaje. We are almost done. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying Vaishnavera dasa dasi gane taha puje. Now all these devotees who were there, they invited the servants who worked in their house. Are Mahaprakash Leela has started. Come on, you also come, you also come. They called all their dependents and servants and relatives, and they all got to worship those lotus feet which are desired by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and Goddess Lakshmi. And Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur says, Vaishnavera dasa dasi gane taha puje. They came and worshipped. Ei mata phala haya Vaishnave je bhaje. This is the fruit of becoming a servant of the Vaishnavas, that one day, because of that Vaishnav, you get to serve Krishna. Hari Bol. So always again he is emphasizing we should become servant of the servant of Krishna. Champaka Mallika Kunda Kadamba Malati. Hari Bol. Flowers. Nana Pushpe Shobhe Shri Charanatha Panti. Now the devotees came and they brought various fragrant flowers. Champak flower, Mallika, Kunda flower, Kadamba flowers, Malati flowers. Nana Pushpa, different types of flowers they brought. And now devotees sat down at the feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and they started decorating Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet very tastefully with different flowers. And they were putting it even between the toenails. Naka, Panti. So there's okay, between these toes, let's stick this champak flower. Let's put this mogra here. They were tastefully decorating. Hari bol. Parama prakasha vaikunthera chudamani. Pichu deha khai prabhu chahe na apani. Parama Prakash Vaikunthara Chudamani, the crest jewel of Vaikuntha, the crest jewel of the spiritual world, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is being worshipped like this by the devotees. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, "Arey devotees, what are you doing? What are you doing? Kuch khilao? Give me something to eat. It has been hours and hours. Mahaprakash Lila is going on. You are bathing me, giving new clothes, putting chandan tilak, offering tulsi at my feet, putting hours and hours of flower decoration, and offering 16 aartis. Arey Baba, kuch, I'm hungry. खिलाओगे नहीं क्या? प्रभु जी कुछ प्रसाद का बंदो. महाप्रभु से कीचू देहा खाई, कुछ खाने को दो. हरि बोल. Let Mahaprabhu eat, then we'll eat. हस्त पाते प्रभु देखे सर्व भक्त गाड़ा. ओ जे मत दे सब करे न भोजाना. The devotees were just waiting for this, and they already, the Matajis, they had already prepared niceness bhogas. They just came and hasta pate Prabhu. There was no even, they were so eager, there was no time to prepare plate. Many times, when I'm really hungry, and she takes hours and hours to cook, and I said, Radhava, now please give. Otherwise, I will eat Haldiram Bhujia. Then she said, okay, wait, I am preparing the plate. And this katori, that. The devotees were so eager to feed, they said, today no plate. They just took the offerings and Shri Haste. They were putting it straight in Mahaprabhu's hand. Mahaprabhu was eating. JJ Mata Deya, whatever they were, Saba Karena Bhojan. Everything Mahaprabhu was eating. They just came and directly put on Mahaprabhu's hand. And Mahaprabhu was eating. Keha Dei Kadalaka, Keha Divya Mukta. O Deha Dadi Kshiravana Vaniyaya Buddha. Kadalaka means banana. Now first they have to give items that are ready. Because Mahaprabhu just said, give me to eat. So they first gave banana. Someone gave Divya Mudda, means different preparations made of moong dal. Deha Dahi, some brought yogurt. Kheer, condensed milk. Navani, means butter. And milk. Some gave milk, some gave butter, some gave condensed milk, some gave yogurt, moong dal preparations, banana, and everything Mahaprabhu ate directly from his hand. Prabhura Shri Haste Sapa Dei Bhakta Gana. Amayaya Mahaprabhu Karena Bhojana. Many devotees brought many items and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happily ate it straight from his hand. Dhaila Sakala Gana Nagare Nagare. O Kiniya Uttama Dravya Anena Satvare. Someone said, hey, that shop, they make excellent son papdi. Let me go and get son papdi. Someone said, oh, that shop, they make the best rasgullas in Navadvip. They went. Dhaila means they went running. Sakala Gana, all the devotees, they went to get whichever was the best item in the marketplace. And they Uttam Dravya means the best preparations they brought for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to eat. Keha Divya Nari Kela Upaskara Kari. Sharkara Sahita Dei Shri Hasa Upari. Narikela means coconut. I think Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be very happy here in Radha Govinda temple because there are so many coconuts here. Mahaprabhu likes coconut. Narikela Sharkara Sahit. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu likes coconut with sugar sprinkled on it. Sharkar means sugar. Sharkara Sahit. How many of you would like to offer Mahaprabhu coconut pieces with sugar on it? Please do. Mahaprabhu likes it. So some people brought coconut pulp, coconut pieces with sugar sprinkled on it to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu directly ate from his hand. Nana vidha prachura sandesha deyani Shri haste laiya Prabhu khaye na apani Nana vidha prachura sandesh. How many of you have eaten sandesh mithai? Very fair. Mahaprabhu loves sandesh. You can offer sandesh to Mahaprabhu. And Nana vidha means sandesh also different flavors. Kesar flavor, rose flavored, mango flavored, different flavored sandesh you can make and offer to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He ate all of them. Dekhiya Prabhura ati ananda prakasha Dasha bara pacha bara deko dasa Haribol. This sandesh preparation Mahaprabhu liked so much that if someone gives a rose flavored sandesh to Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu ate it. Mahaprabhu said, give me more. So Dashabar, 10 times, sometimes 5 times different preparations Mahaprabhu ate. He would really appreciate, oh that coconut is too good, can you give me more? Oh that mango is amazing, give me more mango. He would take 5 times, 10 times he would take from devotees, asking. Shata shata jane vakate ka dei jala Mahayogeshwara pan karena sakala. After eating all this, devotees got Ganga Jal to drink. They have to drink water also. And he ate shata, hundreds and hundreds and pots of jal. Mahayogeshwar pan kare sakala. And the little children were watching that this Mahaprabhu is Mahayogeshwar. He's such a mystic. He's drinking so much water, he's not even taking a restroom break. Haribol, he's just drinking. Sahasra sahasra bhanda dadikshira dugdha Sahasra sahasra kandi kalakata mudda. Devotees are giving him water thinking that he has eaten so much he needs to drink some water. Mahaprabhu said, what? I didn't come here to drink water. Give me some real food. So they again started bringing thousands and thousands of pots of yogurt, dadhi, condensed milk, sweet milk, sheer, and dugdha, milk. And they were bringing him kandi kara, they were bringing him bananas and different fruits, and again different preparations made of moong dal. Sri Chaitanya Prabhu loves different preparations made of moong dal, like dhokla. Dhokla moong dal? No. What is moong dal preparation? Vada. Sorry. Radha Baba has told me don't talk about prasad in your class. Kateka va sandesha kateka phalamula Kateka sahasra bata karpura tambula. We are really done now. They brought a second round of sandesh. Kateka va sandesh. Because Mahaprabhu really liked sandesh. They got sandesh, phala, moola, fruits, many were brought. And finally, they bought thousands of preparations of Mahaprabhu's most favorite. And that is pan. Bata Karpura Tambul. Bata is a small metal container in which you make nice pan, make it nice, fragrant and sweet, and give it to Mahaprabhu. And thousands of pan preparations were given to Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu loved them. And they had Karpura Tambul, means they had again edible camphor, gulkand and thandai and all those things. Mahaprabhu was eating that nice, fragrant, tasty pan. Ki apurva shakti prakashila gaura chandra Hemate khaye na nahi jane bhakta vrinda. The devotees are bewildered. Someone would bring 20 sandesh and Mahaprabhu would eat. And that person with the empty plate is going out, Mahaprabhu ate 20 sandesh from me. Next person thinks, oh, then maybe he's full now. Maybe he will not eat what I brought. And Mahaprabhu would eat that also. And he would go with empty plate. Next person comes, he would eat that also. Ki apurva shakti prakashila Gaurachandra. Such eating power. He became like Jagannath. He was eating like Jagannath, eating everything. Je mate khaye na nahi jane bhakta vrinda. Devotees were not understanding how Mahaprabhu can eat so much. Bhaktera padartha prabhu khaye na santoshe. Khaiya sabara janma karma kahe sheshe. Okay, very last now. Srila Vrindavan Thakur is saying why Mahaprabhu is eating all this. Because bhaktera padartha prabhu khaye santoshe. Because devotees are bringing with love, Mahaprabhu was tasting their love in that padartha. And that is what Mahaprabhu was. He was accepting the love of the devotees. And now the very end, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, while after eating pan, then that was Sampurnam. It was all done. Mahaprabhu started pointing at different devotees and Janma Karma Kahe Sheshe. He started talking about their past lives. And we will take one past life and we'll stop. Promise. It's very short, only 5 minutes. Then we'll have Mahaprasade Govinda. So Mahaprabhu was pointing at different devotees, and this will continue now till the end of Mahaprakash Leela. Now it's all stories from here on. This was the setup. And now I will shut up after this story. And then Mahaprabhu will just call different devotees and tell about their wonderful qualities. We'll do one devotee today. The first devotee. First was Dukhi, who became Sukhi. Now Mahaprabhu starts with his childhood teacher. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a young boy, he went to the school of Gangadas Pandit. Gangadas Pandit was his guru. He taught him Sanskrit. Gangada se dekhi bale tora man jage. Raja bhaye palai sa jab nisha bhage. Haribol. After Mahaprabhu has bathed, worn fresh clothes and accepted Aarti, Puja and eaten all these items that his devotees lovingly fed him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu points towards his guru. He says, Gangadas Pandit, do you remember Nisha? Nisha means night. Do you remember many years ago, before I was even born, you were running in the middle of the night with your family. Palais means you were running. Raja Bhaye, out of fear of the Muslim king. Do you remember? In those days, Bengal was ruled by a Mughal king who was a tyrant. His name was Nawab Hussain Shah. And he used to, like Aurangzeb, give orders to his soldiers that go to that village and bring me 1,000 thumbs of Brahmanas. So they cannot do Gayatri. Right thumbs. Fill them in a sack, and as many sacks you bring, I will give you gold coins. So they would go looking for Hindus to cut their right thumb. And they would violate the ladies also. So one night, the king's soldiers, the Mughal king's soldiers, entered into Nadia, this village. And Gangadas Pandit was the most respected Brahman. So they came after him. And he had a wife and he had a daughter. And Gangadas Pandit took his daughter and wife, and in the middle of the night, as soon as he heard the sound of the hooves of the horses, he ran to protect his family, protect his wife and daughter from the king's soldiers, and protect himself also. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, this happened many years ago before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born. He said, Gangadas Pandit, do you remember one night you were running with your family? Raja Bhaye, out of fear of the king. Sarva parivara sane asikheya ghate Kotha o nahi ka nauka padila sankate. Oh Gangadas Pandit, do you remember taking your wife and your daughter? You ran and you ran and you ran and you came to Ganga Ghat. You came to the river Ganga. And your desire was, these soldiers are coming on horseback. I will jump into a boat with a boatman and I will request the boatman to take me across. If I go across, I am safe. because horses cannot cross the swift current of the Ganga river. Ganga was very deep. He just wanted to cross Ganga and get to safety. But that night, in the middle of the night, there were no boatmen. Kotha or nahi ka nauka. There was no boat and there was no boatman that night. Because Ganga Ghat had closed. Just like you will not probably get a bus at 2 a.m. Buses. So on the Ganga Ghat there were no boats and there were no boatmen. And Padila Sankate. And that's why you were trapped in a great calamity. Where right behind you, few hundred feet behind you, are the soldiers with swords and spears. And they want to violate your wife and your daughter and they want to kill you. And they are coming, they are closing in on you and you have nowhere to go. Such was the calamity. At that time, Ratri Shesha Haila Tumi Nauka Na Paiya Kandi Te Lagila Ati Dukhita Haiya. Oh Gangadas Pandit, do you remember how helpless you felt that night? How helpless you felt. What a desperate situation it was. And finding no boat and no boatman, Kandi the lagela. You started crying loudly. Ati dukhita haiya. You were so heartbroken, and you were crying piteously. Mora aage yavane sparshibe parivara. O Ganga praveshite mana haila tomara. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying, Mora age yavane sparshibe parivar. In front of me, these meat eaters will touch my daughter and touch my wife. Thinking like this, Ganga praveshite mana haila tomara. You decided I will drown myself and I will die before these Yavans come and they touch my wife and my daughter. Do you remember? Mahaprabhu is saying, do you remember this? And Ganga, yes. He had not told this to anybody. Tabe ami nauka niya khearira rupe. O Gangaya vahiya jai tomara sameete. Haribol! Gangadas Pandit, do you remember in the middle of the night there was not a single boat, not a single boatman. The king's soldiers were closing in on you and you were crying, you were telling your wife and daughter, please forgive me, I cannot protect you. I am going to end my life by jumping in the Ganga. At that time, Tabe, at that time, Ami Nauka Niya Khearira Rupe. At that time, taking a boat in the form of a boatman. Gangaya Vahiya Jai Tomara Samipe. Suddenly out of nowhere in the middle of the night, a boat with a boatman came in front of you. Tabe tumi nauka dekhi santosha haila. Haribol! Atishaya prita kari kahite lagila. Oh Gangadas Pandit, do you remember when you saw that boat and the boatman, you could not believe your eyes. You were so happy. Santosha haila. And Atishaya prita kari kahite lagila. With very sweet words, with desperate prayer in your voice, you spoke to the boatman. Are bhai amare rakha ei bara. O jati prana dhana deha sakala tomara. At that time, in that desperate situation, you folded your hands and you told the boatman, oh boatman, my brother, are bhai, my brother, Amare Rakha Eibar, please save me and my family this time. Please help us. Take us across the river. I will give you whatever money I have. Jati, I will give you my Jati, my Pran. I will become your lifelong slave. I will become your servant. I will give you all the wealth I have. This body will belong to you. Everything connected to this body will belong to you. Please, I will give you whatever you want. Please take us across. Save us, save us. We are in great danger. Raksha kara parikara sange kara para. Eka tanka eka joda bhakta shriha tomara. don't say no. I'm folding my hands and begging you, take us across, take us across. Parikara Sanghe with my family, Kara Par, take us across the river. Please don't say no. Because sometimes the rickshawalas, they can say no also. Just please don't say no. I will give you whatever you want. Tabe toma sange parikara karipara haribol. Tabe nija vaikunthe gelam arabara. Do you remember Gangadas Pandit? At that time I told you, jump in, come on, everyone on board. You, your wife, your daughter, you jumped into the boat and swiftly I took you across the river. Do you remember? Yes, I remember. And when you look back to give me my fare, you did not find me. Because tabe nija vaikunthe gelama arabar. I had come from Vaikuntha to save you, I took you across and I disappeared. My antardhan ho gaya because I had returned to Vaikuntha and you could not find me. O Gangadas Pandit, today in Mahaprakash Lila, I am revealing to you. Mahaprabhu is hardly 20 years old today in Mahaprakash Lila. This incident must have happened 30-35 years ago. He said, Mahaprabhu is saying, Gangadas Pandit, my dear teacher, I am telling you, that day, the one who came and rescued you in your most desperate situation was none other than me. I came as boatman and I saved you. Shuni bhase Ganga dasa Ananda sagare. Oh hena lila kare Prabhu Gauranga Sundare. When Shri Gangadas Pandit heard that years ago, decades ago, that unknown person who had come out of nowhere as a boatman and swiftly taken his family to safety was none other than Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his sweet Lord. Shuni, after hearing this, Bhase Gangadas Ananda Sagare. Gangadas Pandit was floating in an ocean of bliss. Hena Lila Kare Prabhu Gauranga Sundare. Such are the loving pastimes of our Gaura Sundar, Gaura Hari. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda. Oh Jaya Dvaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Nitai Gaura Hari, Jaya Nitai Gaura Hari, Jaya Nitai Gaura Hari, Jaya Nitai Gaura Hari. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra Devi. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Shri Radhe. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Mahaprakash Leela ki. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Sorry for the Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Anant Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. I promise from tomorrow we'll be on time. We'll start on time so we can have prasad on time and it doesn't get so late. I'm making this disclaimer so that Prabhuji doesn't chastise me. Before he chastises me, I'm saying from tomorrow we'll start on time and end on time. Hari Bol. Mahaprasade Govinde.